Hello once again my friends and welcome to yet another PhilbertGreen painting video. As always, this isn't really a professional tutorial, but I do hope it does help if you are following along at home. Arachnophobes be warned, this video is all about our 8-legged friends grown to monstrous sizes. The next video in the Last Escape expansion box, these creepy crawly critters are a cool and fun yet deadly addition to the game. Today we've got two almost identical minis to work with. Just like my other videos, if you are following along at home, just take your time and go at a pace that you are comfortable with. As ever, we will be starting off by basing them with Mechanicus Standard Grey. With our spidery pals all based up, let's get cracking. I used Corvus Black to paint the entire bodies of the spiders, legs and all. Don't fret, they will start to look a bit more spidery soon. As always, I thinned down my paints and applied at least 2 thin coats. I used Balor Brown next to paint stripes down the spiders' abdomens. Then I followed that up with a kind of U-shaped marking on their thorax. And finally, I painted stripes around each of our arachnids' legs, leaving some black showing to look like black stripes, as well as leaving a little room for another colour stripe to be added in next. I next used Jokaero Orange to paint a stripe in the gaps that I previously mentioned that I left clear. I painted one stripe near the top of their legs, and another nearer the feet. Using a very small brush, I very carefully used Mephiston Red to pick out the spider's cluster of eyes. The final thing I did to our evil-looking spidery boys was wash them all over with Nuln Oil. This darkened down and subdued the colours, as well as picked out the fur-like texture to make them look all furry and gross. And finally, obviously, I used our favourite Astrogranite Technical Paint, washed with Nuln Oil and lightly dry brushed with Celestra Grey basing technique to finish them off. These terrifyingly large arachnids are a tough and deadly enemy to add to our rogues gallery, so they get the deadly red band around the base. And there you have it, a venomous menace of 8-legged proportions, ready to string up their victims and drain them of their blood in the deserted corridors of the Raccoon City Clock Tower. These guys were really fun to paint, and only used a very small selection of paints and time to do so. I think the finished result looks awesome, and they look just like some unnaturally large tarantulas ready to spit venom and close the distance with terrifying speed. Although doing the stripes on the legs was fiddly, they weren't too hard to touch up if I made any mistakes, and they make the models stand out very nicely. Once again, thank you all for watching, I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Stay safe, survivors!